Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new series between myself, TheeDrewGamer, and the Sunaak.
Sunsack.
Sunsack. the Sunsack.
The ceased sun snack or snack, whatever y'all want to call me.
And
But hello, everyone.
welcome to our Evil versus. Now, we'll go over why it's going to be the Evil versus in a little bit, but first of all, we have some basic rules that we need to go over as to what we're going to do for our versus. As you can see, we're playing one of the Gen 3 games.
The best Gen 3 game.
Yes, Pokemon Emerald. We're doing a versus through Pokemon Emerald, and to start off with, we both randomize each other's games, so we use the same randomizer settings, but we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, we don't know what items we're going to get, we don't know what Pokemon we're going to get, so that's going to be completely different.
The only thing is I know is I'm going to win. I'm kidding.
I like your confidence.
I try to be.
So, with that, this isn't going to be a Nuzlocke, but there could be something in there that incorporates some sort of death in there. So we're going to use the basic rules of a Nuzlocke that we can only use use the first Pokemon on a route is our capture. We have to nickname all our Pokemon, but ours are going to be themed, so Sunaak's going to be doing Legend of Zelda characters.
Yes.
And I'm going to be doing...
Yeah, Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, Final Fantasy characters.
Yes.
When it comes to legendaries, we can't use them, but we have another... a little bit of information in there as well. So, what makes this as an Evil versus is the fact that we have 10 bonuses and penalties. Like, a total of 10 between the two. And every time we complete a story point, we have to use the random roll in order to get one of these penalties. And it also applies to legendaries. So if we find a legendary, we have to do a random roll. If it's odd, we don't. We get another encounter. If it's odd, we don't get one. If it's even, we get one because we can't use them. So,
I think that's. Yeah, and so the for the bonuses and penalties, what we're trying to do is that we're also whoever gets to a story point first.
Yes.
Gets the roll. If the second person misses the chance to get there first, then unfortunately they miss a roll. It's not going to be one of those things that we both get a roll every time we reach a story point. That's what makes it evil. So.
Yes. And so, are you on Birch?
Oh, I was still here at the starting screen, but are you?
Okay.
I'm already going to go ahead and head in there.
Yeah, I'm just at high, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Okay, so as we're going through and selecting our options and everything, well, let's go with the bonuses and penalties. So for number 1, if we get a random roll of 1, oh my god, it's a Kangaskhan card. We get 2 encounters on the next route. So instead of the usual 1, we get 2.
Got a Pikachu. Cool. And then for if we roll a 2, we get no encounters. So that can screw us over, even though we got the story point first. So we gotta make it evil somehow.
Yeah, we gotta make it evil somehow. So we get a 2, we don't get an encounter. But if we get a 2, if we get a 1, we get 2 encounters. If we get a 2, we get 0 encounters. And then up to number 3, the opponent must stop for 5 minutes. So say I got the first badge, then and I got number 3 as my random roll, then Sunaak would have to stand there for 5 minutes and not move, can't do anything. Even if he's in a battle, he just has to sit there for 5 minutes.
That's a disgusting roll.
That is a very disgusting roll.
I guess while we're on number 3, how long are we gonna kind of make the episodes? We're gonna have of course we're gonna have to start a timer. Are you gonna shoot for like 25 to 30 minutes?
Yeah, we'll do like 20 to 25.
Okay,
I think,
20 to 25.
Because it'll make it a good length. If it goes over slightly, then it's fine.
Yeah, so that sounds good. Okay, so then for number 4, we have to, if you get a 4, a selected Pokemon must be deposited until the next story point. They won't be considered dead at this point, but if, for example, I make it to the story point first, I have to choose one of Drew's Pokemon to be boxed
Yes.
until the next story point. So we can really screw each other over. And just a heads up, if we get to box a Pokemon, oh well, no, that's actually another role. Never mind, my bad. We can't make it so that they can't progress the story.
Yeah.
So that this will apply to another rule as well. But yeah, that one's for number 4.
So number 5, if I have to choose, not I have to choose. If I get a number 5, or if Sunaak gets a number 5, then the opponent has to release their lowest level Pokemon. Doesn't matter what it is, as if it's their lowest, say you have like 3 level 10s and you have a level 9, then you have to release that level 9. That's gone. That's it. It's gone finito.
So that's where the deaths and quote-unquote deaths will come in. That's one of them.
That's one of them.
And then...
No, go for it. Sorry, I was like...
No, you're fine. We're both excited. I want to jump into everything already. But if we roll a 6, one of us, whoever gets the roll, gets to speed up for 3 minutes. And if you all played the Game Boy games, you all know exactly how fast these speed ups can go. So that is a huge advantage.
That is a huge advantage. That's going to be scary. It's going to be like, it's kind of like a boon and like a penalty at the same time because they run so fast.
Yeah.
It's like hard to control it. So for number 7, until the next story point is complete, your opponent cannot use any Pokemon centers and they can't use any revives. They can use potions, they can heal their Pokemon, they can use status items and stuff, but they cannot use any revives if it's fainted, and they can't use any Pokemon centers until they complete the next story point.
And that one's scary.
That is scary.
And to kind of add a little more for the next roll, this is going to be the kind of another one where it will apply the Nuzlocke rule. If I make it to, or if one of us makes it first and we get this roll, a number 8, until the next story point is complete, the first Pokemon that is fainted during that point is considered dead and will have to remain dead for the remainder of the game. And so, even though this next story point is done, you cannot bring this Pokemon back. And this stays active until it's the next story point. So
are we doing that for ourselves, or are we doing that for our opponent? So let's say I got the Boulder badge, not Boulder badge, I get the Stone badge and then I get an 8. Do I apply that to you, or does that apply to me?
Do you want to make it super evil and be like a boon, or do you want it to be more of like a personal gain? What do you think? I think that up to...
personal gain. So if you get an 8, if one of your Pokemon faints, then
okay,
it's dead.
This is the evil lock, so I mean, I'm fine with that.
Ooh, that one scares me the most, I think. Out of everything, that one scares me the most.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun.
And for number 9, until the next story point is completed, the opponent must remove a select type from their team. But if it impedes story progression, like the other point, then another type must be selected. So if you end up with like 3 water types on your team, and I say, oh, let's get rid of the water, you have to put all your water types away. You can't use that until he gets to the next story point.
Yeah, and so like if, for example, if I have to surf somewhere and I don't happen to have a Pokemon that doesn't have surf, I can at least have a water type to help out, but we probably can't use it in battle and stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's how we'll do that. Yeah, so we'll make sure that we're following the rules, but without like completely making the person go to a halt. So, and then number 10, and this is a doozy, it is a wasted roll. So nothing happens, too bad, so sad.
So absolutely nothing can happen with that. So that's our 10 bonuses and penalties.
Exactly.
So as an example of what we're going to be doing within the story, obviously, like, there's going to be specific points of when we're like, okay, well, we can use that, we can do these rolls. So until we get to Wally captures his first Pokemon, that is when the first roll happens, because we can capture Pokemon up until that point. But let's say we get the Pokedex, and then you have to release your Pokemon. It's not going to work, so we're going to go from when Wally captures a Pokemon, and that's going to go all the way up to the Pokemon League.
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever wins it. But you have stuff like beat your rival when Groudon wakes up, when Kyogre wakes up, those sort of story points. And then there's a couple in there that are kind of like smaller ones, like get through Fiery Path, for instance, because there's a big gap between them, so...
Yeah, like, there's gonna be some certain points that you'll kind of know that, like, hey, I'm progressing the story some way or another. And then,
we have a couple of bonus ones in there too, which will give us an extra roll. And I just thought of another one, but I'll add that to the list and I'll tell you after.
Okay, yeah.
And those are points like they're optional. So it's like going through the abandoned ship and going through Shoal Cave and stuff like that. So they're optional. You don't have to do them, but they're there. And if Sunaak goes through Shoal Cave first, he gets another extra roll.
Does Shoal Cave still work even though the battery thing is run dry?
It does.
Okay, that's good.
I believe it does.
Depends on the time you set, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just berries. Okay, but yeah, I think that's all the examples and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Are you where are you at right now?
I'm stood outside waiting to go and talk to Birch.
I'm here at the Pokemon already.
Oh, you're at the Pokemon? Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
Like, I'm already in front of the bag, so just, I guess, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Do you want to do yours first?
Sure, why not? Since I've already made it here, why not? And just so y'all know, this is episode 0, and this is going to be our Choose Our Starter episode. Oh. And I believe you said this is only going up on my channel?
Yeah, it's just going up on yours.
Okay, so this episode that you're seeing here is only going to be up on this channel, on my channel, and you guys can vote down in the comments, and then I'll also put a Twitter poll if you guys are following. Oh, make sure you guys follow us as well.
Yeah.
We'll let you all know, but I'm gonna hold a poll there, and I'm also gonna have you guys vote in the comments of you guys get to choose both our Pokemon. And I already see something fantastic.
Really?
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and go left from right. Okay, so you guys get to choose for me either Lotad, Charmander.
Wow.
Yeah, already starting off with that, or Seedot.
Seedot's cool.
Seedot's alright, but it gets self-destruct and it makes me sad.
It does. So I was just like watching the screen, and I was watching the Zigzagoon, and I'm just looking at its animation, and I was just like losing it because it just looks super weird.
It looks especially dumb in like the remakes since it's so tiny, and then like Birch is such a huge dude.
It
So I guess just whenever you're ready, let me know whenever whatever your choices are. But again, guys, I got Lotad, Charmander, and Seedot. So you guys vote. I'm not gonna sway anyone to anything. I don't want to tell you guys which one I want. I don't want this one. But you guys let me know whatever you want.
Okay, so for me, I just saved the game so I can go from there when we do our Choose Our Starter. So for me...
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't do that.
So for me...
Hooray, Sunaak's an idiot. Hashtag blame Sunaak if this doesn't go well.
I have Chikorita, Cyndaquil, or Pichu.
Oh no, dude. You got some good ones.
I did get some good ones. I have a possibility of getting a Raichu, and I have a possibility of getting a Typhlosion. So those are my choices: Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Pichu. Let me know in the comment, or let me know in Sunaak's comments and all on our polls and stuff. We'll give you a couple of days to choose.
Yes. As far as an upload schedule, we haven't really figured it out yet.
No, it's just kind of like when we can record and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll kind of figure everything out. So, because I know if we were to get these in bulk, because the good thing is these can be in bulk once we get them. But once we get a schedule figured out and everything, we'll let you all know.
Yeah.
But for now, just in case, guys, Lotad, Charmander, and Seedot on my end. And what were your choices again?
Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Pichu. That would have been hilarious if it was a Totodile.
Oh my god, did I know? And these are all completely randomized, guys. I didn't choose the starters or whatever. We literally hit random and then basic Pokemon with 2 evolutions. And sure enough, there you go. So I want to go ahead and thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I hope you all are excited because I know I'm excited. I missed Gen 3 and this is such an amazing way to go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Drew?
No, just thank you very much for watching, and
please choose responsibly.
Yes, like I said, I don't want to sway anyone into anything, but whichever one that is not on screen, don't worry about it. You guys can choose whichever you want. But with that being said, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.